SenVale, I'm a hard stock silver with a 1.9 KD. Why can't I rank up? Well, guys, today we are going to take you through 10 easy tips that are going to help you improve and rank up coming to Operation New Blood. So, enough talking. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, tip number 1, how to find the perfect sensitivity for you. So you start aiming at one of the pillars and you go 1, 2, 1, 3. You want to be able to do that pretty easily. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the occasional 1, 3. If you can do that, you have your sensitivity set right. But if you feel like you have to really drag to the second one, well, your sensitivity might be too slow. Try raising it. If you go way too far and you feel like you have to double back, your sensitivity might be too fast. Try lowering it. So I'm going to show you guys what I have on PC as well as console. So I have this is console. I have 3590. On PC, I have 800 DPI. And on both, I believe my ADS sense is 40 on the 1X. Oh, sorry. On console, I have 30, 1X, and then 40, 2.5. PC, I have 40, and then 50. Everything else doesn't really matter because you're not really using those too much. So this is just tip number 1. Tip number 2, if you're entering through, across the map, you drone out the room, you know no one's anywhere close nearby, you're across the map, nobody's close. How do you silent entry? Well, you go here, look up the second board, right above the second board, boom. And then right here, boom. And if you have to, occasionally you may need to do this, just like that, and you'll be able to just walk right in. Like so. So let's try that one more time. So again, I kind of messed it up. Just like that. And the reason you do it like this, instead of breaking down the door, this is very obvious. You broke the door. You don't ever want to hear that audio. So again, this is part of the reason why I like to bring a suppressor. I mean, you can shoot cameras, whatever, and they're not going to know where your shots are really coming from when you do that. They're not going to hear it super easily. So here, let's do it again. 1, 2. See, that one was a good one. Just a little bit of shifting. Like so, and we're in. Just like that. Silent entrance. Now really quick, a silent drop. Audio is everything in Rainbow Six Siege. If you hear someone clearly drop a hatch which sounds like this, you're gonna know that somebody dropped if you're anywhere in the near vicinity, right? So one thing I like to do before I drop is don't just shoot a bullet when you drop. Like, I shoot a little bit. I shoot a little bit more as I fall. They can't really tell that I dropped the hatch because all they heard was my shooting. And if you just shoot once as you drop the hatch, good players are still going to know that you dropped because you only shot once. You were clearly trying to mask your drop, so the shooting beforehand makes them feel like, maybe he just shooting. They don't know for sure. Catches people off guard. Here's another tip on just general crosshair placement taking firefights. So here, the door, right? Let's say I'm holding the door for the swing. Having my crosshair here, waiting for the person to swing me on the other side of this door. As they swing out, I'm going to end up having to flick to them, right? So instead of having your crosshair here, I like to have my crosshair out a little bit farther. And if I'm swinging, I'll have my crosshair even farther out because I'm getting ready to see them as they appear. Which we're going to go through some gameplay clips showing kind of my crosshair placement. So again, going through crosshair placement, holding the angle, I have my crosshair very close to the window, so when I see someone, I can react fairly easily. So in here, there's another enemy out there. I throw a Legion where he can't see me. He shoots an air jab to try to displace me. So as I swing, I'm ADSing basically in the middle. Look at my crosshair. Right now, I'm on his head. And he goes down. Even when you're on ADS, because you can move faster on ADS than versus when you are ADS. Situations like that, I like to swing out while ADSing because I played the game long enough. I know where my crosshair is going to be right in the center of my screen. So this situation, I want to swing with as fast a speed as possible while not giving up accuracy. So I'm ADSing while I'm swinging out. That's all she wrote. So in the mind of a clutch, tip number 5. How do you win situations like this where it's like a 2v5, right? Crosshair placement's king. Look where my crosshair's at. He's going to swing into it as I see him. So look where my crosshair's at. He does go down. Take him down. 2v4 now. Teammate goes down now. So in a situation like this, what do you do? Do you just hide in the corner, get your 1 kill, and as they win the round? No, because they know where I'm at now, because I just killed the Ash. So I need to get aggressive. I need to counteract the numbers a little bit. I need to just swing out. So here I'm going to swing out and get a kill. We find 1, catch him off guard. I swing out even more aggressively, and we find 2. Catching them off before they really had time to fully execute on where I was and what I was doing. Now it's a 1v2. Now they're scared. I fall back. I don't even bother reloading. I fall all the way back, get the reloads off, get the heals off. We find 1, and every time I take a fight, I re-engage from a different angle. We find 1, swinging out real wide. Now it's a 1v1. Guys shooting, peppering me down.
This, right?
Heal up again. I get my reloads off. I love being Doc in situations like this. And we find the last. And we get the diffuser. Effectively a 1v5. Hold on. What did that man just say?
Oh my god, I'm subbing right now.
Located the diffuser, destroy it.
Woo! So should you. Oh boy. Tip number 6 is a really quick tip on hop outs. The game is swing or be swung. If you know where they're at, even if they know where you're at, whoever makes the first move tends to win the firefight. So here I'm on a window. I know there's an enemy to the right of the window. So instead of waiting, holding the angle, waiting for him to do something, and then potentially him catch me off guard, I take the initiative, even while I'm Deimos. And we find him, and he doesn't really have much of a chance to defend himself. I think he shot me once, but, he's dead now. Take the initiative, swing or be swung. If your gun is up, crosshair's up, and you have confidence, chances are you're going to come out on top. Tip number 7 is a really simple one, is use your utility. You have utility on attack and defense. There's no reason to keep it until you might need it. Use it when you feel like it might give you an edge. So here I'm playing striker. Throw a flashbang in to push up. I throw another flashbang. Probably didn't need that second flashbang, but better safe than sorry. A zombie's right there. She gets full flash, and she can't really defend herself and goes down. Use your util. You have plenty of util in Siege, especially on attack, that a lot of people just don't end up using. There's a lot of things you can do with like flashbangs, grenades, smokes to flush them out of an angle, or deal with an angle while you deal with another angle. So tip number 8, use your brain. So we're gonna watch this round out while I'm playing as Hibana.
Trying to impact, they suck.
They're impact tricking the hatch. So I shoot 2 pellets at a time to open up the hatch. Even if they throw impacts, Hibana has a lot of 2 pellets to open up the hatch.
2 impacts, Hibana again.
Simple enough. Keep doing 2 pellets at a time, so if the impact trick, nothing's going to happen from it. I brought breaching charges to work to vertical because I didn't think that the sledge was going to come to kitchen. So a lot of times you want to bring flash for the actual entry. Castle downstairs, someone asked me to destroy it. I listen, I go down, I open it up, giving us multiple points of entry. Right, so now here I'm with sledge in dirt, and I'm like, okay, we can might be able to make a play here. It's a 4v4. Right, he's gonna sledge the wall. I came here to keep on it open, but sledge happened to be here as well. So he sledges it open, and I'm gonna try to kill the guy. Right. We find 2. Sledge goes down. We kill those 2 guys. I'm waiting for him to crawl back. I don't instantly go for a revive here because if I go for a revive and someone's close right, they're gonna swing in and kill us both. So I'm just covering while he crawls to a position where I might be able to revive him safely. He crawls a little bit too far to the left. I want him to crawl to the right corner so I can pick him up, but he does get shot.
That shit sucks.
So I go back to the hatch because, in Siege, you never need to stay in the same position just forever. You'll see a lot of high-level players rotating between different angles. When they know where you're at, sometimes you're not going to be able to make a play. I'm like, okay, I can't make a play blue. Let me see if I can go back to the hatch. I hear they took the hatch as well. We find somebody, catching him off. 2v2 to a 2v1. We go to drop the hatch. Planting the diffuser, our teammate goes down bottom main and dies to someone from church double. So now I know where the last enemy's at. Want to go for a plant? Give myself still time to, you know, get off the plan and defend myself, or, you know, potentially plant all the way. Guy starts to run. I decide to stick because it didn't sound like he was running in all the way. Crosshair up as you swing. I mean, doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell how this one's going to end. Tip number 9, do not be afraid to be aggressive. Here on these clips,
Oh, we're playing King George.
we're playing King George. So I swing out, my gun up. I'm always ready for a firefight. That's what you're going to see here. Every time I swing out, my gun is up, ready for a fight. As I swing around, taking them all down, shooting a ton, pre-firing, having my crosser up, being patient when I'm a defender because they have to push in. Be patient when you're an attacker. You gotta be aggressive and force them out of angles they might want to use. So, you know, defending, someone's opening up the main door, they're dealing with the wall. So I swing out, guys prone on the ground, we take them down. Defending, I swing out, we find one. Guys trying to come to clear me. Where's the last guy? I know there's gonna be another one. Aqua, pre-fire. KG goes down. Thinks he can get me through the white window, but anticipation, pre-firing. You have tons of bullets in Siege. Don't be afraid to use a few. Pre-firing. Default angles where someone might be, because eventually you might get a kill. So now we're attacking. Final round, 4v3. I find someone through a drone hole, being a little slick. Guys underneath to deny the plane with a nitro, because we do have a Montane. I go back up to repel. They're throwing nitros. I have my gun up.
Go for plant. I'll kill them all when they swing.
Calling out to my team that I'm covering. We find another 2v2. Plant goes down. Teammate dies to another nitro or shotgun from underneath. So I know he got shotgun from underneath. I run down, deal with him really quick because he's going to run out my door. And then the last one is going to be on the diffuser or swinging out. And we find him too. Being confident and having your gun up is basically all it really takes to have high elo. And a lot of people think that they're going to have confidence, but like confidence is more than just running in through a door blindly. It's knowing where they're probably going to be at, being ready to adapt to the situation you walk into, and, you know, having a quick reaction to everything. And tip number 10, we kind of talked about it already, but just adapt to every situation you're in. So here, we're a clubhouse on the wall. He's trying to maverick the wall open. I'm blitz on rappel with a pistol. I did not plan on doing this at all when we started this round, but you adapt to what your team needs on the fly. He starts to open up the wall, and we're looking for the bandit. And we find him.
You're good. Fuck it, bro. When in Rome, you fucking party.
So now I go in through bottom garage. Guy vaults over the balcony. And when you're a shield player, you need to be aware that a lot of people are going to be more scared of you than you are of them. So don't be afraid to like take a couple shots at your shield and then start to ADS. And then when you shoot as fast as you can.
Shall we?
People underestimate how lethal pistols are. Long-range firefights as a shield still work very, very easily. He peeks out thinking it's just a shield player peeking him. My teammate adapts to it, takes him down. I just run up. We find the Solus. I'm not even using the blitz ability, the flash. I'm just using the shield, so you can do this as Montane or hell, even Fuse. There's a guy, he's trying to shoot my feet. I'm pressuring him, getting some shots on him. Teammate goes in, goes down. Last guy up, shoot at the guy in the corner. Teammate goes in, you know, and then I don't even know what happened there, but he ends up dying. Be confident. Confidence is everything in Siege. Be a shield, adapting, whatever you have to do on the fly. Just be smarter than the other player. Be smarter than the other player, and everything's going to work out. Just be aggressive, be confident, adapt to what's being thrown at you. Make sure to drone to gather intel or use cameras if you're a defender, and then just adapt to everything. All right, guys, that is it today on my 10 tips of how to improve in Rainbow Six Siege and win more matches. Simple things, just, you know, again, I kind of mentioned it like a couple seconds ago, but just adapting to what you walk
One
into,
CO desk.
gathering
One CO desk. Anyone
intel,
wants to go vert? He's right here, bro.
pulling out enemies
In.
for your team so you guys can isolate them and deal with them, pushing them out of positions. And when you do make a move, be aggressive and always be ready to defend
Ron,
yourself
man,
at
don't
all
tell
times
me.
because you never know what's going to happen. If someone's going to hop out, be aggressive. If you're not the one doing the swinging, you're the one that's going to be swung. So be ready for both situations and you'll rank up more and win a lot more. And don't be afraid to swing out like that because you will find a lot of kills doing this. And anyways, guys, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe, come on, leave a like down below for more. Let me know if this helped you guys out in any capacity, and let me know if you guys want more videos like this. Just, you know, well, I kind of want to do a couple more videos like this with like operator-specific tips instead of just like overall gameplay tips. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Peace out. Till next time.